all the contraband. Sunday resets, their weekly resets on a Sunday. I typically like to do mine on a Monday, but today is in fact Tuesday because yesterday I wasn't able to do much of anything. My son is currently teething and he's a little, not even a little, he really wants to be up under me doing everything right now. He wants all the cuddles, the snuggles, the lovings, the huggings, the kisses, and I love doing it. But when I'm consumed in the snuggles and the all that, nothing gets done around the house, which I had the luxury of having one child, so I'm definitely very grateful for that. And I know that it is a luxury that I don't have to tend to another child while tending to this child, because it's definitely something that I've been thinking about ever since we first brought him home. But that's not even the reason that I'm speaking right now, because I have so much more I want to say on this vlog. This is my first time speaking for good reason. But how do we feel about toddler wearing? Our son is 1, and I have heard a lot of mixed feelings, standpoints, views, perspectives when it comes to toddler wearing. Now don't get me wrong, I don't know about wearing him at like 5, 6 years old. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But as far as right now goes, I just have, you know, a little toddler backpack going on right now, and I can finish my laundry. And we were gonna go outside, but I think I'm gonna bake because I really, really, really have a craving for some brownies right now, and I want to make brownie bites. And I was trying to sit here and figure out how I could do it when my toddler is literally clinging to my leg in tears because he's in pain right now because he's teething. I always forget that I have this carrier. It was the worst thing in the world that I would always forget when he was younger, that I could just wear him. And I feel like I might just wear him more now as he's older. Like in these older months, I've worn him more to get things done, because when he wants to be up under me, I can't hold you while I'm kneading dough, you know? Or I can't hold you while I'm going into the oven. It's just not safe. Nor is it really possible. I mean, it's probably possible, but it's not safe. So I just need to know, how do we feel about toddler wearing? Because some people that I know and that I know of are very against it. But then there's me and other people I know that are totally for it and see it as super beneficial. And I honestly don't know what I would do without it, because right now I get to finish my laundry. And he fell asleep. He's knocked out right now. I don't know if his head you can see, but he's sleeping. Thank God for my husband for seeing this one and making the decision to get this one, because this one is just, I've had it for a long time and it's great. If you haven't baby worn or toddler worn, this is me telling you to try it, you know? Especially if you have one that loves to be up under you like mine does. Because now my laundry is almost done and I'm about to go bake. I found this recipe that, let me actually preface by saying that I had to Google a cake like brownie recipe because I'm trying to figure out the way my husband likes brownies. He's a little particular when it comes to this kind of thing, and I'm just trying to please my husband. So I'm going to make these really quickly, and I'm pretty sure once my son smells them, he's going to wake up, hopefully before it gets dark outside, so he can ride his bike. He really wants to ride his bike. I know he wants to ride his bike. But if not, we'll just play inside after, it gets dark. And hopefully these brownies turn out good and, are to my husband's liking. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Also, whenever you get your eggs out of your carton, do you distribute them so that the carton doesn't start doing all, the things? Or you don't drop them? Or is that just me? Literally, like I said, what happened. But fortunately, I did not put them in the oven yet. I was just right about to, yes. So it is the perfect time. The sun is down. It is 7:11. I'm going to change his clothes and put something more appropriate on for myself as well. And we're gonna go outside and ride this bike and go to the park. He was helping me mix up the last little bit. But I'm gonna, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I'm gonna leave the batter right here. I did the most risky thing I could ever do. I have mixing bowls right here handy and ready for me, but I was like, I'm just gonna, we're pressed for time. So we're gonna leave this batter right here, and when we come inside, I'm going to put them in the oven and give him a bath. By the time the bath is over with, we'll have brownies ready to go for mama. Ready to go for mama. Ready to go for mama. Yeah, ready to go for mama. Thank you. Walk around the neighborhood. I am going to be so honest here. I am in the thick of motherhood. I'm in another thick of motherhood. I think with motherhood there are several thicks, and I only have a toddler. I made it through the pregnancy as well as birth and newborn days and growth spurts, sleep regressions, and some more of those are still to come, of course. But right now there's a new level, and it's called teething. Which I am totally okay with. This is literally something I've prayed for. Like, I remember when I was having miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage, and all I wanted was to be a mother so badly. It is a little bit of a challenge. It's tricky and it's hard on your heart because you want to be the comfort that your child needs while you also have to tend to other things around the home. And you need to find that balance. You need to manage your time effectively. You need to get up early when you don't want to get up early. You have to do all the things. You have to still cook, you still clean, and all these other things. And I'm definitely not complaining. This is exactly where I want to be. But it's been a lot these past few days, which is why this vlog has been the way that it is. This vlog absolutely speaks for itself. It's been a lot going on. It started out with me going with my husband and my sister and her boyfriend to the mall. in our hometown. I needed some new shades and I needed to get my ring cleaned, so we did that. We also went to this place out there called Rusty Taco, or R Taco for short, and it was my sister and her boyfriend's first time there, and they liked it, but I think my sister would have liked something else. I could just see it in her face. She may not have been the biggest fan, but we haven't seen each other in a minute, and she hadn't seen her nephew in a while, so we just wanted to do something, literally anything, just to spend some time together, and it was nice to do so. My husband and I ended up getting some Starbucks again on the way back, but we at least got it while we went to Target, because we actually needed to go to Target because we needed to get our son another car seat. He's grown up. Oh my gosh, it's been an emotional week for me, just watching my son go through another growth spurt, watching him tease, watching him get another seat, picking out the seat and everything, which, by the way, is kind of complicated, picking out another car seat. The first seat was, the stroller and everything. At least we got a travel system, so it was a little less complicated for us picking that one out, but picking this one out was just a little bit of, it took some thinking. It really took some thinking. But now we're here, and the next day, actually, after we did all the outings with my sister and the seat and all that, we had to go to HEB that night to get some teething gel and some oil for our son because he's teething really, really bad. And I can't tell just yet if the oil has been breaking him out or not, because he has these little bumps that look like baby acne all over his tummy. They have gone away, but they're on his thigh now, and I didn't use it last night, so that tells me that it's not from the oil, but I'm not going to use it again just to see if it's something that's progressing and something that's just like a natural occurrence, just his skin going through things because of this growth spurt he's been going through. I baked those brownies, by the way, which my husband, I asked him what he thought, gave him a bite of the one I was eating. He said they were better than the first batch that I did, but he doesn't really care for those either, so I still have to go back to the drawing board on those. This man here. Anywho, it's been a journey. But I'm so grateful, even as my son has been having such a hard time, and I'm trying to figure out how to comfort him as well as figure out how to tend to my family as a whole and the small space that we do have in this home. And being in this home, it's just a journey for sure, and I'm so glad, so grateful, so blessed immensely that this is my portion. That's my honesty. So if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you, and drop a cupcake in the comment section if you did. I'd love to know if people are actually watching my videos. I'm gonna know. While my son is sleeping, I'm going to enjoy the rest of tonight. We have a busy weekend coming up. I'm kind of excited. Life, life be lifing sometimes, but life is so good. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you for tuning in to this week's vlog, and I cannot wait to see what it is that we're going to get into next time.